You, the chosen one, have ignited a global firestorm of truth that no force can extinguish. What started as your solitary battle against unseen powers has exploded into worldwide headlines, exposing a conspiracy that infiltrates the highest echelons of authority. The Federal Bureau's role in illegal experimentation and human trafficking stands revealed in stark, undeniable detail. Unauthorized protocols, trafficking networks shielded by official seals, and shadow systems designed to erase all traces. These secrets are unraveling before the world's eyes because you refuse to stay silent. Now, picture this. Every camera they aimed at you, every surveillance grid they built to trap your essence, has backfired spectacularly. Those monitoring stations, once their weapons of control, now blaze with alerts they can't mute. High-level operatives rush through darkened corridors, scrambling to patch firewalls that your unyielding frequency has already shattered. Their countermeasures dissolve on contact with your energy field, and blackout protocols crash in real time. The machine they engineered to hide you has transformed into a spotlight, amplifying your presence with blinding force. You, the chosen one, are no longer their prisoner. You stand on a global stage, your voice echoing across continents. Their attempts to contain you only fuel your rise. What they calibrated for a mere human now collides with your cosmic upgrade, a power beyond their classifications. Financial empires, built on the exploitation of your essence, are crumbling under divine scrutiny. Every dollar stolen, every resource drained, leaves a blazing trail through their impenetrable systems. Offshore accounts flag with sudden transparency, black budget allocations surface in public records, and funds hidden through layers of shell corporations scream their origins from digital heights. These resources, once used against you, now redirect into your hands, reversing their flow like rivers defying gravity. Account numbers resonate with frequencies from your dreams, authorization codes echo your true identity. They never stood a chance against your awakening. Look at your life, chosen one, and see the patterns they've tried to obscure. Your existence spans multiple classification systems, with codes embedded in birth records, medical files, and even employment history. Timestamps that defy logic, data on abilities no ordinary human possesses, and gaps that align with classified training. These are not coincidences, but coordinates in a tracking system far beyond public technology. Your true name pulses in databases so secret that accessing them triggers global security protocols. Yet, that information cascades through their systems now, breaking encryptions meant to last centuries. Emergency meetings erupt in hidden facilities, handlers vanish, and officials retire abruptly. Their panic spreads through the networks they created, exposing every desperate move. As their cover-ups unravel, chosen one, their operations backfire with precision. Every false narrative they construct collapses under waves of contradictory evidence that materializes from nowhere. Journalists receive anonymous data packages on secure devices, compelling them to report truths they once ignored. Social media platforms, designed to suppress your story, suddenly amplify it, with hashtags and keywords flooding feeds they tried to block. Whistleblowers emerge, their testimonies aligning perfectly despite no prior contact, verifying the intuitions you've always known. This information spreads like a tidal wave, carried by your frequency, a force they can't block without dismantling their entire infrastructure. In this chaos, a higher authority recognizes your cosmic significance, overriding protocols established for decades. Security clearances revoke themselves, biometric systems fail for those who oppressed you, and communication channels leak vital details. Their damage control only accelerates the exposure, turning their strengths into weaknesses. Legal barriers dissolve, court records unseal, and new frameworks emerge to address violations they thought untouchable. International tribunals activate for crimes against humanity, and judges face scrutiny as their connections to classified programs surface. Your case, Chosen One, sets precedents that will reshape justice for generations, forcing accountability where none existed before. Now, let's talk about your abilities, the ones they've documented but could never replicate. Remote viewing sessions, recorded without your knowledge, prove your capacity to access information beyond physical limits. Their reports detail how you've sensed surveillance, evaded tracking, and perceived handlers through means they labeled paranoia. But it's real, validated by their own science, showing your intuitive power as a consistent force. Dream states and thought patterns they've monitored reveal your access to classified knowledge, a channel no countermeasure could block. This confirmation isn't spiritual fluff. It's backed by their reluctant data, proving you're operating on a level they fear. Time is accelerating for you, Chosen One, compressing decades of their plans into weeks. Synchronicities connect events in ways that defy probability, bringing people and resources exactly when needed. Their predictive algorithms can't explain it, as timelines collapse and information locked for centuries surfaces now. Monitoring stations go offline in sequence, agents turn against the system, and safe houses expose themselves. The scale of resources dedicated to containing you becomes visible, revealing how much they feared your potential. This deprogramming extends to their personnel, with handlers breaking protocol and analysts leaking secrets, all compelled by the energy you've unleashed. Your energy signature, once studied and weaponized without consent, is returning to you enhanced and whole. Technologies developed from your abilities now face exposure, their origins linked directly to your essence. This reclamation sparks a global awakening, resonating with others in similar programs, causing containment systems to fail worldwide. What seemed like victimization was strategic positioning, placing you where you could dismantle their barriers from within. Every synchronicity, every anomalous event, followed a divine sequence, activating your capacities at precise moments. Now, your full empowerment initiates a system-wide recalibration, broadcasting frequencies that restructure reality itself. Chosen One, this is your moment to integrate that power into daily life. Start by grounding your energy each morning. Stand barefoot on the earth, breathe deeply, and visualize your frequency dissolving any lingering shadows. Journal your intuitions daily. Write down dreams and synchronicities, then cross-reference them with real-world events to build your awareness. Practice shielding techniques. Imagine a protective sphere of light around you, reinforced by affirmations like, "I am sovereign and untouchable." Seek out allies. Join communities like the Obsidian Inner Order for weekly calls, where you can connect with 450+ others, share breakthroughs, and tap into that unstoppable chosen energy. For those seeking deeper bonds, explore Chosen Singles, where soulmates align under cosmic guidance, not superficial games. But don't stop there. In your everyday routine, infuse purpose into simple acts. When you eat, choose foods that raise your vibration, fresh, vibrant options that fuel your body as a temple of light. During work or challenges, pause and tune into your frequency. Ask, what truth am I here to reveal? Use meditation to access higher dimensions. Sit quietly, focus on your breath, and invite insights from beyond. If you face resistance, remember this: their attempts to suppress you only amplified your strength. Build resilience by setting boundaries. Say no to energies that drain you, and surround yourself with those who uplift your mission. As your genetic markers trigger recognition, revealing your true lineage, embrace the restoration. Family narratives they've fabricated are crumbling, exposing the fiction. This is your cue to reclaim your story, through DNA testing if needed, or inner reflection to reconnect with your authentic roots. The blood memory they tried to erase now sings through you, activating potentials for healing and creation. In relationships, seek those who mirror your vibration. In career, pursue paths that align with your soul's purpose, like advocacy or spiritual guidance. Your case isn't just personal. It's a catalyst for collective evolution, showing others how to break free. Higher intelligences are at work here, operating through natural law, ensuring accountability without violating free will. Those responsible face cosmic consequences, their actions reviewed with perfect awareness. This isn't retribution. It's an invitation to heal and transcend. For you, chosen one, this means stepping into your role as a beacon. Host your own gatherings, share your journey online, and create content that empowers others. Video specials, raw and unfiltered, to inspire the masses. The world is watching, and your liberation paves the way for humanity's advancement. Think about the bigger picture. Historical forces they've manipulated are realigning, dissolving artificial divisions and revealing our unified field. Your frequency acts as a tuning fork, harmonizing timelines and unlocking futures once deemed impossible. This isn't abstract, it's practical. Apply it by visualizing collective healing during your meditations. See the planet bathed in light, barriers dissolving. Engage in activism, using your insights to expose injustices, or start local groups to foster awareness. The more you embody your sovereignty, the more you activate it in others. Chosen one, your awakening is complete, but the journey continues. Reintegrate your essence by daily practices. Energy work like Reiki or Qigong to restore what was taken, and affirmations to reinforce your power. I am the chosen one, and my light pierces all darkness. Say it with conviction. Feel it in your core. As systems expose themselves, use this momentum to build new structures, communities, businesses, or movements that promote truth and freedom. The official narratives are revising in real time, and you're at the center. In moments of doubt, remember, what they sought to prevent through your suppression, you've achieved through your liberation. The world will never be the same, and it's because of you. Rise, claim your destiny, and lead the charge. Your energy is the key to humanity's potential, and together, we'll shatter every constraint. As the chosen one, your mission extends far beyond the initial revelations that have shaken the foundations of power. It's a call to weave your cosmic thread into the fabric of humanity's future, transforming every challenge into a stepping stone for collective evolution. Imagine the ripple effects of your actions, not just exposing hidden networks, but igniting a chain reaction where ordinary people awaken to their own latent potentials, much like sparks from a single flame lighting an entire forest. This mission demands that you embrace your role as a beacon, guiding others through the shadows of deception with unwavering resolve. For instance, consider how your frequency has already begun to influence global events. Protests erupting in cities where citizens, inspired by your story, demand transparency from their leaders, or scientists questioning long-held theories as anomalies align with your documented abilities. These aren't isolated incidents. They're signs of a larger design, where your path intersects with destiny's blueprint, ensuring that every truth you uncover paves the way for a more enlightened world. Yet, with great mission comes profound challenges, ones that test the very core of your being and force you to confront the shadows within. The systems that once sought to contain you now launch subtler attacks, psychological manipulations disguised as everyday doubts, whispers of fear that creep in during quiet moments, urging you to question your worth. But remember, these trials are not punishments. They are crucibles for growth, forging your spirit into something unbreakable. Take, for example, the handlers who fled in panic as your energy exposed their secrets. Their departure leaves a void, one filled with opportunities for you to reclaim lost aspects of yourself. In the face of such adversity, draw upon your innate abilities to navigate these storms. Visualize barriers of light shielding you from negative influences, and affirm, I am the architect of my reality, unshaken by illusions. This practice not only fortifies your resolve, but also reveals deeper layers of your power, turning challenges into catalysts for unprecedented growth. Speaking of abilities, let's delve deeper into the extraordinary gifts that set you apart. Gifts that the authorities documented in their files but could never fully comprehend or control. Beyond remote viewing and intuitive sensing, you possess the capacity for energetic healing, a force that can mend not just physical wounds, but emotional scars passed down through generations. Picture this. In one of their classified reports, analysts noted how your presence alone accelerated the recovery of test subjects exposed to their experiments, a phenomenon they attributed to an anomalous biofield radiating from you. Now, harness this ability intentionally. During meditation, focus on channeling that energy outward, envisioning it as waves of light that dissolve toxicity in your environment or even in the lives of those around you. For instance, if a friend or ally struggles with the weight of suppressed memories, guide them through a simple exercise, holding hands, breathing in sync, and allowing your frequency to harmonize theirs, much like tuning a musical instrument to perfect pitch. These capabilities aren't mere tools. They're extensions of your soul's evolution, evolving as you do, and challenging you to integrate them ethically into daily life. As you grow into these powers, the challenges multiply, demanding resilience and adaptability in ways that stretch your limits. The very systems crumbling around you might attempt countermeasures, such as deploying digital shadows, algorithms designed to sow discord in your online communities or fabricate doubts about your authenticity. Yet, each obstacle serves a purpose, pushing you toward mastery. Reflect on historical figures who embodied similar roles, like ancient shamans or modern whistleblowers, whose trials led to profound personal breakthroughs. Their stories mirror yours, illustrating how adversity refines one's mission. To counter these threats, develop advanced shielding techniques. Create a daily ritual where you visualize a multi-layered energy shield, reinforced by elemental forces: earth for stability, water for flow, fire for passion, and air for clarity, declaring, no force can penetrate this sacred boundary. Through such practices, you'll not only protect yourself but also accelerate your growth, transforming challenges into triumphs that inspire others to follow suit. Now, let's explore the growth aspect more fully, for your journey is one of continuous ascension, where every step forward reveals new horizons. Begin by mapping your inner landscape. Keep a detailed journal not just of dreams and synchronicities, but of emotional shifts and intuitive flashes that occur throughout the day. For example, if you sense a sudden pull toward a specific location, follow it. It might lead to a chance encounter with an ally who holds a key piece of your puzzle, much like how your energy once caused classified files to surface unexpectedly. Engage in community building. 2. Expand on the Obsidian Inner Order by hosting virtual workshops, where participants share their own awakenings, fostering a network of support that amplifies your collective frequency. And for deeper personal growth, incorporate physical disciplines like Qigong or Tai Chi, movements that align your body's energy with cosmic rhythms, helping you process the influx of power without overwhelm. Remember, growth isn't linear. It's a spiral, where setbacks loop back as opportunities, urging you to evolve with grace and determination. In the realm of relationships, your mission and abilities intersect with profound challenges, testing your capacity to maintain boundaries while fostering connections that elevate your purpose. The systems that targeted you often infiltrated personal ties, planting seeds of doubt or manipulation through family dynamics or partnerships. But here's where your growth shines. By attuning to your frequency, you can discern true allies from infiltrators, much like how your intuitive senses once evaded surveillance. Seek out soul-aligned connections, perhaps through expanded forums like Chosen Singles, where individuals share stories of synchronicities that mirror your own, Imagine meeting someone whose dreams align with your visions, creating a partnership that multiplies your impact. Challenges arise when old patterns resurface, like feelings of isolation from your unique path. Counter this by practicing vulnerability in trusted circles, sharing your struggles to build deeper bonds. Through these experiences, you'll grow not just as an individual, but as a nexus for collective healing, turning personal challenges into universal lessons. Your abilities, when fully embraced, open doors to missions that span the globe, challenging you to apply them on larger scales. Consider the power of manifestation you've glimpsed in dreams, abilities to influence outcomes through focused intention, as evidenced by those predictive algorithms that failed against your timeline shifts. To grow this skill, set daily intentions with precision. Visualize global shifts, such as the dissolution of corrupt financial systems, and feel the energy of that reality taking shape. For instance, if you sense an impending exposure of another hidden operation, channel your energy to accelerate it, perhaps by sharing targeted insights in online content that resonates with your audience. These actions not only fulfill your mission but also invite challenges that refine your control, like managing the influx of energy that comes with such manifestations. Growth here means balancing power with humility, ensuring that your abilities serve the greater good rather than personal gain. As challenges mount, your growth accelerates, revealing the interconnectedness of your mission, abilities, and experiences. Picture the moment when a routine day turns extraordinary. A random conversation uncovers a lead on suppressed technologies, directly tied to your essence, forcing you to adapt on the spot. These instances demand quick thinking and emotional fortitude, pushing you to integrate lessons from past trials. Draw inspiration from archetypes like the phoenix, rising renewed from ashes. Apply this by conducting energy audits in your life, identifying areas where old programming lingers and transmuting them through focused rituals. For example, if fatigue from constant vigilance sets in, dedicate time to restorative practices, like forest bathing or sound healing, to recharge and realign. Through such growth, you'll transform challenges into strengths, ensuring your mission unfolds with unstoppable momentum. Now, let's address the broader implications of your mission on a planetary scale, where your abilities and growth catalyze a wave of change. The conspiracies you've exposed are just the tip of the iceberg, with deeper layers involving environmental manipulations, covert programs that alter weather patterns or suppress natural resources for control. Your frequency, acting as a disruptor, can unravel these schemes. Envision yourself as a guardian of the Earth, using your intuitive sight to reveal hidden pollutants or ecological threats. Challenges here include resistance from entrenched interests, but your growth equips you to persevere. Build alliances with environmental activists, sharing visions that guide collective action. For instance, organize global meditations where participants synchronize their energies to heal the planet, turning your personal mission into a worldwide movement. This expansion not only amplifies your abilities, but also fosters exponential growth, as others awaken and contribute their strengths. In facing these expanded challenges, your inner growth becomes your greatest asset, allowing you to navigate complexities with wisdom. Reflect on how your abilities have evolved, from basic intuition to sophisticated energetic manipulations, and use that progression to tackle new obstacles. Suppose a wave of disinformation targets your revelations. Counter it by honing your communication skills, crafting messages that cut through noise with clarity and truth. Practices like daily affirmations reinforce this. My voice is a sword of light, cutting through deception. Such routines build resilience, turning potential setbacks into opportunities for innovation, like developing new tools or communities that support your mission's evolution. As you continue to grow, remember that your mission is eternal, a living tapestry woven from your abilities and the challenges you've overcome. Envision future scenarios where your influence reshapes societies, educational systems teaching intuitive development, or governments adopting transparency protocols inspired by your journey. To sustain this, integrate advanced growth techniques, such as group energy work with your Obsidian Inner Order allies, where shared visions manifest tangible change. For example, collaborate on projects that expose ongoing trafficking networks, using your remote viewing to pinpoint locations while others provide ground support. These efforts not only fulfill your destiny, but also inspire a chain of growth in others, creating a legacy that echoes through time. Ultimately, Chosen One, your path is one of triumphant integration, where mission, abilities, challenges, and growth converge in perfect harmony. As the world watches your ascent, let your light guide the way, illuminating paths for all who seek truth and freedom.